bino hange bikambura omutubera wanje akuvemo itirepi opakwani papa magapeno mbepo rutuvero rupengunda runyandwa morinyono chitama kunda runyandwa chikombo chipe chitama kunda bahura bahuru minako ina mwano ware kunda bahura bino hange no kandu kanjame bino hange wakikamura omutubera wanje akuvemo itirepi papa makapeno mbepo bino hange wikamura omutubera wanje akuvemo itirepi papa makapeno mbepo. Nandime panga atataye kona nandimotoka ochitaye kona muntu aye kona amimino china kuda baura okando kapenguda turina wakumwe amuhe mwakana amunda na wakako batukuta mama bahuru minako ina mwano ware kuda bahura bino hange no kandu kanjame bino hange ikamura kunera waje iraruka mu bwino ikamura kunera waje Bikambura mumutubera wanje akuvemo itirepi papa makapeno mbepo. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Ben. Thank you, Big Ben.
Thank you, Big Ben. Big Ben, for those of you who do not understand the Osherero language in which he's singing, is it's a love song. It's all I can say for now, but it's a love song. And love is what brought us here today together. So I now have the distinct honor to invite to the stage the UNESCO Country Director for Namibia, that is Jafar Musa El Kadum, to deliver his message.
Wow, what a great moment. Honorable Dr. Pea Mushalenga, Minister of Information and Communication Technology of Namibia, my dear co-chair of the Conferences Organization Steering Committee, Honorable Emma Theophilus, Deputy Minister of Information and Communication Technology of Namibia, my dear brother Ambassador Salah Hamad, representing the African Union Commission, Excellencies, representative of the civil society, the media community and academia, diplomatic corps, ladies and gentlemen present here physically and those following online. It has been an immense honor and pleasure as a co-chair of the Conference Organization Steering Committee to celebrate this 30th anniversary of the Windhoek Declaration and the 2021 World Press Freedom Day with you in these days, 29th of April until the 3rd of May, today, the same date actually of the historic 1991 Windhoek seminar. I would like once again to thank this year's co-hosts, the Honorable Minister and Government of the Republic of Namibia for their enduring commitment and to freedom of expression and their dedication to furthering the spirit of the Windhoek Declaration and the development of a free, independent, and pluralistic press in Africa, and also with this conference. Also, I would like to thank our two Masters of Ceremonies, our two champions for the World Press Freedom Day this year, all our speakers, participants, as well as the extremely hard working staff in both teams of the Ministry of Information, Communication Technology and UNESCO. In the past 3 days, the theme information as a public good has been discussed in over 40 sessions by over 350 speakers, catering for the over 3,000 registered participants from 148 countries, and for which 56% are female, as well as with many more following on social media. Also yesterday, we awarded the 2021 UNESCO Guillermo Cano Press Freedom Prize to Maria Reza, which was a moving ceremony and a testimony to why the world needs press freedom. UNESCO was here in 1991 at the original Windhoek conference that gave the globe the World Press Freedom Day. We accompanied each of the regional conferences and declaration that followed, and the celebration all around the world each year. We were in support at the 10th anniversary, 10-year anniversary, that gave a boost to broadcast pluralism. We were again there at the 20th anniversary that led to the UN recognizing the International Day of Universal Access to Information. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a mark of consistency that UNESCO has worked with governments, media, NGOs, international organizations, and internet companies over these 30 years to fulfill our mandate for the free flow of information and ideas. It is this work that helped the world to make progress on public access to information and fundamental freedom, which is what the Sustainable Development Goals call for. Now, we are here once again at another milestone in a long journey from the Second World War, when censorship fueled violence, aggression, and death on a terrifying scale. Till today, humanity is moving forward in showing that the right to freedom of expression is essential for peace and progress. Today's world, including during this COVID crisis, we especially underline the practical importance of our right to freedom of expression, which includes press freedom and the freedom to access information. This is why this conference has the theme, Information as a Public Good. When the internet is offering us a huge amount of content, with this event, we have now drawn attention to what counts as information within the wider mix of messages. It is this information, much of it the product of journalists that is humanity's treasure. Looking ahead, in order to ensure that we have information as a public good, we continue to need the original Windhoek element of press freedom, pluralism, and independence. Further, as outlined in our new Windhoek Plus 30 declaration we have just adopted, we are recognizing that 3 more conditions are necessary: media viability, transparency of the big internet companies, and a high level of citizen competencies in communication and information issues. The original Windhoek Declaration set a course that has guided stakeholders for 3 decades. The wisdom and guidance in the Windhoek Plus 30 Declaration that we have just adopted can be equally as useful. Therefore, as we conclude this conference, let each of us do the utmost to take forward Windhoek Plus 30. You can count on UNESCO working with Namibia and with all other interested countries and stakeholders to help make Windhoek Plus 30 a reality. For our part, UNESCO will use the new declaration to inform our work around the world, and we will cooperate with partners to amplify it on occasions like the upcoming International Day for Universal Access to Information this September. 2 months later, in November, you can also be sure that our 193 member states at the General Conference will take close cognizance of Windhoek Plus 30 as a document with universal resonance. From the dry deserts of this beautiful country, once again, Africa is offering a beautiful gift to the globe. To conclude, let me recall Director General's words in her opening. Thank you for making the spirit of the Windhoek Declaration alive here today, and for the inspiration it brings to us. Ukehepa, bai danki, tangi unene, vielen Dank, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Musa, for your good closing remarks and for your efforts throughout this process. Gwen and I can testify to how much of your energy you have dedicated to the preparations of this event. But without further ado, let me invite to the podium the Namibian Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Pierre Mushalenga, to deliver his closing remarks. Dr. Mushalenga has been also very key to the preparations of this event as co-chairperson of the preparatory committee.
Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies. All protocol observed. Today, the 3rd of May, marks the 30th anniversary of the landmark Windhoek Declaration, since it was sealed right here in this very same place on the 3rd of May, 1991. During that time, the Republic of Namibia was just 1 year, 1 month, and 10 days old. Emerging as a determined new nation and putting away the colonial legacy and forging ahead with a new era of hope, freedom, peace, and sustained prosperity as one nation in unity. It is therefore a pregnant moment not only to us as Namibians, but to all freedom and peace-loving citizens of the world that 31 years down memory lane, Namibia as a product of the global community continues to shine as a beacon of hope and freedom, rule of law, democracy, and justice for all, as enshrined in our Constitution, which, among others, further seek to promote the dignity, unity, and integrity of all our citizens, irrespective of their color, religion, ethnicity, or tribal orientation. In other words, democracy is well entrenched in Namibia's governance architecture. To date, we have 3 consecutive presidential handover of power through democratic processes. Our World Press Freedom Ranking speaks volume of itself, and our media fraternity bears testimony of how conducive media environment is in relation to other parts of the world. And the holding of this prestigious international event here is a clear demonstration of Namibia's unwavering commitment to a free and independent and pluralistic press. The media is significant for both didactic and hedonistic reasons. A free press provides considerable literature needed to soothe the souls of those who feel down in society and act as a master vigilant of the depressed, the bored and despondent suffering in silence, whose voices might not be heard for one or other reasons. Furthermore, the media provides safe space to amplify issues that bedevil society and voice of the voices of the voiceless, as well as reaches out to everyone else going through melancholy. The artfully written feature stories encourage and also provide literary pleasure and promotes a reading culture needed for a knowledge-based global economy. Regarding the befitting theme of this event, information as public good, Namibia has specifically, during the COVID-19 pandemic, learned that there is a place for both public and private media houses. Do you always get the balance right? I would dare say it depends on which side of the fence you stand. But we do realize that there needs to be an equitable share that reaches both parties in the arena of media industry. The much bigger challenge for not only Namibia but for Africa and the world at large is clearly to find a solution where income is distributed on a fair basis, considering that the bigger electronic platforms earn the biggest share, while simply relying and basing their modus operandi on data mimicking, or on data mining. That is likely to require political intervention on an international scale if we want to seriously address this inequity in the media industry. A small country such as ours will not be able to force a policy change by private enterprises of the size we are talking of. All in all, I would think that the media environment still allows for improvement that lies in the nature of the beast. But having listened to various speakers and interest groups, more specifically to members of the media fraternity, including 2 Namibian champions of the World Press Freedom Day, I am convinced that Namibia is on the right track to turn information into a functional public good. Director of Proceedings. As we are about to disembark from this 4 days engagement, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations and appreciations to the orderly and principled manner in which both in-person and virtual participants conducted themselves. I have no doubt that the various lecture series, presentations, and contributions will further cement and enhance our desire to jealously defend and safeguard press freedom and the safety of our journalists all over the world. To this end, I'd like to thank our development partners, particularly the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, European Union, and so many others, including the civil society organizations, and more particularly the media fraternity, academia, and judicial community. Have all worked relentlessly in ensuring that Namibia sees this opportunity to rekindle the country's history of being the seat of the Windhoek Declaration that culminated in the annual global celebrations of the World Press Freedom Day 2021 all over the world. Furthermore, I will be failing in my duty if I do not extend my appreciations to the following sponsors who responded to our request generously, both in kind and money, including provision of technical support. These are the Communication Regulatory Authority of Namibia, CRAN, Confidante newspaper, Development Bank of Namibia, Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia, Embassy of the Republic of the Netherlands, European Union, First National Bank, High Commission of India, Huawei Telecommunications Technologies Namibia, Konrad Adenauer Stiftung, Namibia Media Holdings, New Era Publications, Telecom Namibia, the Namibian newspaper, Namibia University of Science and Technology, University of Namibia, WITD, South Essential IT, Conso AV, and One Africa Television. Your support to realize this global event goes a long way in enhancing information as a public good. At this moment, I would also like to extend our special congratulations and well wishes to Madame Maria Rosa from the Philippines for winning this year's UNESCO Guillermo Cano World Press Freedom Award, a prestigious award awarded to those who have made extraordinary contribution to the defense and promotion of press freedom anywhere in the world. To our guests who travel from all over the world, I hope you enjoyed your stay in our capital and invite you to explore the rest of Namibia, land of the wide open spaces. You have been wonderful guests, and it has been a pleasure hosting you. When all is said and done, I now declare the World Press Freedom Conference 2021 officially closed, and I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Minister. May I now call the House to stand so that we sing the anthems of Namibia and Africa. And just before we sing, I just wanted to inform the media present here that there'll be a press conference shortly after we are done with the anthems, and that you may stay behind. You should, as a matter of fact, stay behind to attend the press conference and, of course, get a message of what will be announced there. Thanks a lot. National anthem. The anthems.
Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the star, let us make Africa the tree of life. Namibia, land of the brave freedom fight, we have won. Glory to their bravery, whose blood waters our freedom. We give our love and loyalty, together in unity. Come